Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Say it!
Funnier if I ended up Angelus. If Angelus is like, hey, Tech, oh, hey, can't wait to, and I just be like, fuck you! That's funnier than I'm just doing randomly, okay? Oh, what's up, Tech? Fuck you!
Raven, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Say hi, E-Tap, wish you were here.
Hey, Tap, I wish you were here. But no, you're a scrub back in Michigan.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world?
The People's Champion, Etep Wakuian. Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation.
Hello, boys! I'm back! I'm back! And I'm better than ever. Got a knack for making things better. Face back! 'Cause your opinion don't matter. This a maniac is gonna step on whomever.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, Etep Wakuian, from the Place to Be Reviews. Right here, without a copyright claim for all of yous, the People's Champion. I had the LWO background up for the Monday Night War retrospective last night, so I figured why the fuck not start out with the theme music, because it's so catchy, ladies and gents. We got a great show in store for you this evening. We got a bunch of good shit to talk about. Angelus, Draven, Keeley, Chow, Superfan Adam, Shawhan, Parrothead. He said, hail to the people's... Drink it in. There it is. There's the schnoz. There's the gonzo. Thank you, Parrothead. Dude always hooks me up with some memes. He's responsible for a lot of the bumpers, the material, the ones that I make. All my memes I get from Parrothead. So we got who else? Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube. Mr. Grant Gregory's in the house. Both Phoenix Animation and Black Rose Comics are in the chat, and they're on the panel this evening. But let me introduce Dylan Thomas, Tony Antonellis up in here too. Who else is in here? God damn it, Keeley. God damn it, Keeley. I know Batwoman's on right now. You've got that review coming from me on Friday because I'm going to spend about 18 hours producing that video because I hate myself, but I do it for you guys because I love you. So let me introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host with the most. He is my brother from another mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony ToneDef.
It's the world's wokest warrior, primitive sighted, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded, ToneDef, rocking with you. We're going in rogue, the place to be reviews. What's up, everybody out there in the chat? Fun University, Red Gaze, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Angela Straven, everybody out there, Mr. Keely Chow, hell, everybody on the panel. It's hump day. It's good to be back. I'm ready to talk about some fun shit.
Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it as always, Tony, as always. And I heard noise in the background. Is that you, Phoenix? Is that you back there?
No.
Are you packing stuff up? What's going on, brother? Welcome to the show. Welcome back, man.
What's up, guys? It's the co-host of the Rootinest, Tootinest, Shootinest channel on YouTube, the Black Rose Comics channel. How are y'all doing? Hail everyone in the chat. Good to see you all. Thanks for having me on, Etep and Tony. Great to be back.
Oh, man, it's great to have you on, brother. Great to have you on. And let me introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, B. Rose of Black Rose Comics making his debut here on the channel.
What is up, everybody? Thank you for having me on tonight, Etep. Man, speaking of the whole what? How did Phoenix go on and say it? Anyways,
Rootinest, bro.
There you go, man. That is like our third time where we had like a shootout on our fucking. Well, this was like in the backstage though, but like holy shit. But regardless, hello everybody. My name is David Dominguez, also known as B Rose, and I do run the Black Rose Comics channel, and very excited to be on tonight.
Thank you, man. It's great to have you on, and yeah, we've got a great show. God damn it, Joe's up there. I forgot where I was again. Sorry, there we go. I had to take Joe down. Hey, Lola Meets is in the house.
Hey, Lola.
Says hello. Nano Reaper. Remember the 11th commandment, thou shalt not simp, and watching porn is simping. No, say it ain't so. It can't be true. That's not possible. Just
Now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
God damn it. God damn it. I gotta go off camera. This is gonna be me.
You out of your goddamn mind. Son of a...
I'm gonna have to hit the technical difficulties gif over here. Damn it, Nano Reaper. Oh shit. But we've got a great holy shit news segment with a story sent in by Nano Reaper, and it's a follow-up to one that we covered a month or so ago. And there's nothing hotter than a little fucking female cop getting some action, especially when it's with her. I believe it was her lieutenant. So yeah, a rookie female cop at that. So you know she's not all like beat to shit and just homely looking yet. She's still like has hopes and goals and aspirations in life, you know. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into holy shit news.
Holy shit! Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit!
Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little stoned and completely forgot we were gonna talk about Boba Fett, but F that show. That's about how interested I am in that.
You know, Disney is great at making people about getting themselves put back in the conversation, because damn, that's all I've seen all day on social media. No matter how bad the show is, it's the topic of conversation, and that's what they seem to do best with that franchise.
Well, I was gonna say, Etep, I think actually you should set the tone just now. I think everybody should follow in your lead and forget about Boba Fett. Like, forget that shit exists and just move on.
Oh my god. You know, and there was a few, I'm not gonna lie, there's a few cool moments in this show. Gay's got that bot. One of our Russian comrades was in the chat trying to procure.
Hello, bot.
Hello,
That's how you know
Russian
you made it,
bot.
when you get a Russian bot in your fucking chat.
I was gonna say that happened to us the second we broke 900. We got like our first Russian bot. And it was like,
oh,
It was like, man, we made it. We finally made it.
They're trying to infiltrate, and I said no. You have to go back home, get away Russian bots. But no, this Book of Boba Fett. This last episode, like, all right, so Danny Trejo was in it. All right, Robert Rodriguez directed it. You know Danny Trejo, and he fit because he was the one that delivered the new Rancor to Boba at the palace. It was kind of dope. The one thing it was, and I can see like kind of like they're talking about the Rancors had like emotions and shit because like they're like it bonds with the first person it sees.
God. They're
Shut up, Tony.
humanizing the fucking Rancors.
But they're trained to fight. They're bred to fight. But they said they're very loyal, but they'll only fight if they feel threatened. But they're obviously badasses.
so they're like pit bulls.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I have some great fucking Pitbull memes, dude. Like,
Man, I applaud you guys' patience and tolerance of dealing with the Book of Boba Fett and just Star Wars as it is today, man. I can't, man. Total apathy has completely set in. It's just I have completely removed it out of my whole view.
Right there with you, brother. Fuck Star Wars.
yeah, I the only reason honestly I watched this out of the first episode was like morbid curiosity, and then it was my kid liked it, you know, and I'm not gonna be like you can't watch, you know. So I sat there and I watched it with him, and you know Tony knows, and I sat there and I watched it with him, and at one point I was like with the scooters, with the I call them the Skittle Scooter Vespas. The Skittle Scooter Vespa gang, they look like fucking Power Rangers on these little scooters. I know you guys have seen pictures of them. And all the kids are like cybernetic fucking like Teen Titans and shit. It's just, it's bad.
I think Anna posted up something about it earlier today. That Star Wars girl, and I was I didn't understand. Like I just knew she was upset, and I was like, yeah, makes sense. From everything I've heard, it's like some dude is starting like an REI on Tatooine, and that's about it.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
It's absolutely effing ridiculous. So anyway, let's talk about a cop and a lap dance. So this cop that gave her lieutenant a lap dance at a Christmas party was embarrassed, tearful, and apologetic. Now we'll watch the video for research purposes. Research purposes only. I stress that, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright for the music, but dude, she
she knew what she was doing.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that! She's wearing a belt as a skirt, basically. Yeah, she knew exactly what the hell she was doing, and homeboy there does not mind.
No,
he's probably her fucking
for a promotion. She's like, I want a desk job. I don't want to
get your bag up, girl.
Like, that's a promo move,
right? So this New York police lieutenant placed on transit duty after his rookie underling gives him a lap dance at a holiday party.
But why isn't the lieutenant being?
No, the lieutenant's the one getting punished for it. Not
he got punished.
Oh shit!
Yep.
He's the higher ranking.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get that because he's paid to think that to not do shit like that in public.
Look, this goes on to like every other like job at a Christmas party. Let's not pretend like you don't see like the cashier or like the receptionist giving their bosses a lap dance.
Hey, wait a minute, Nefarious. I've been on this channel way before you discovered it, you jerk.
What's up, Neff? Hell, Neff.
Whatever.
Rocking
Hail
his,
Nefarious.
dwarf. The Iron
Hail
Dwarf.
Fear Lantern, hail, welcome. Yeah, that damn I mean she could stand to eat a little red beans and rice. I mean, I like them a little thicker than that. I'm not saying she don't look good, but thicken that ass up a little bit, do some lunges and shit, you know. Yeah, so this the NYPD rookie who was caught on video giving a lap dance to a married lieutenant at the holiday party is super emotional.
Ooh, a married
She's super. Thanks for asking. Apologizing to the lieutenant's wife and also saying if she were a man who did something similar, it nearly wouldn't be as big a deal. See, trying to pass off some of the responsibility. Vera McCooley tells TMZ she hasn't spoken to the lieutenant since the party and hasn't been comfortable showing up at her precinct. She says her fellow officers at the station have been pretty understanding, allowing her to work from home. What the fuck does she do?
Yeah, what do you do at home? Like, you're a cop. Like, okay.
Yeah,
get her a car, get her on the streets, have her, pull people over and make income for the state like every other damn cop in the world.
Right?
That's all they do.
She wants to eventually return to the station house and go back to duty on the streets. Well, judging by this video, she's pretty good between the sheets. Anyway, the dance went down last week at a bar in Yonkers. The 26-year-old had only worked at the precinct for 4 months before the incident. She said she had no idea the lieutenant was hitched and even apologized to him for the position he's now in. Vera says she's off in the life of the party and believes she could be two different people, buttoned up at work and loads of fun off. This bitch has got a Tinder. I'll guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll guarantee she's on Tinder.
I was going to say,
she says
don't you think this might have actually been, like, the video might have actually been training for when she works in the streets. We don't know what kind of work she's doing in the streets.
Yep.
Didn't say that.
She's, yeah, I like that, though. She's like, well, to be fair, if I was a man, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Bitch. Like, are you...
Well, because if a guy is lap dancing on another guy, then yeah, everybody's going to look away.
Then it's stunning and brave. But that's
not the case here.
Oh,
thanks, Grace.
Whoa! I haven't seen Grace Randolph in my face in years, and that just scared the shit out of me.
Oh, well, let me here. We'll do this. There you go. We can. I know. It's we get a heavy dose of Grace here on the channel. We love stroke face Grace. Holler at me. I'll fucking set that eye right, girl. You won't look like Forrest Whitaker anymore, I promise. I promise. You ain't. Look, I know.
You've got to do better.
I will. I promise. All right. So that was. Play the. You want me? All right. Well, you know what? We'll get
terrible.
Parrot head, just for you. We'll get it out of the way early, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't gonna do this till later, but it's now time for well. And that was the long Grace.
Fuck.
We got this person Floral from Under a Rock. His first time here, children, and that's what he comes into.
I'm sorry. Holy shit.
Yep. You're in the middle. Luckily, you're in the middle of holy shit news, and this is a good one. Cops. Senior stoned in pot brownie mishap. Woman 73 was unaware son added THC to his baked goods. January 12th. Now this honestly has happened to my parents, and it was fucking hilarious. Hail Daytona Falls. And Zachariah 3:15.
You don't even have to go all the way down. You don't even have to go all the way down on his face. Just from what we could see, the nose up, She should have known anytime this guy's cooking anything, it's going to have drugs in it.
Right.
Like,
You know,
seriously.
yeah. You know, and I like to enjoy, you know, I like to enjoy my cannabis, but you know, my sister made brownies one time, and I know it was cookies, and my dad ate a couple of them, then my mom ate a couple, then his buddy who's a state trooper ate a couple, and none of them realized why they were really, really fucking tired, and that was absolutely fucking hilarious. I'm not even joking. I wish I couldn't make that shit up because my dad is so, and he's an ex undercover narcotics officer. So yeah, it's fucking hilarious that.
Man, I miss edibles, man. I don't know where they got it, but holy shit, I want that hookup.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful because it's not legal there, is it? Where you are?
In Texas, it's not legal. Beef?
Yeah,
it is to like a certain extent, but not edibles, I believe. I think. It's just
oh, dude. Yeah, we got full like medical and recreational here, and I got my med card. So it's fucking nice walking into the dispo, like just like fucking, you know, just like walking into the liquor store, man. It's like, yep, I'll take one of those. Okay, cool, we're set. All right, we're good. You know, I get the cartridges and the edibles.
You got to understand, B, if you've ever been in Michigan, in, you know, anytime from November to like March, you'll understand why they need it.
Yep. You don't even have to have any goddamn medical conditions. Yeah, I woke up the other morning, let my dog out. It was -5. I'm just like, man,
right.
fuck this.
Like that automatically induces depression. You need some medical shit to take care of.
She came in and
I can't
she's
go
like,
up
can I
to
go
the
in the
man.
litter
I'm like a
box?
lizard. You stay in the South for long enough.
Yeah,
you almost died
have you?
when they got snow last year?
Dude, we had like a flash freeze in February, and like it was horrible. We are not built for this shit, man. Texans are like lizards, man. We will fucking just freeze and die.
Yeah, that shit was all over the news.
Yep.
Yeah, B-Rose is right in the middle of that. Like, I can't stream. I don't have power. I was like, damn, you got like 3 inches, bro.
I know, 3 inches of snow. I'm like, I'm not even shoveling that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not even moving that. You know, like I got a snow blower with an enclosure and shit on it. And I'm like, I'm not even starting that up for 3 inches of snow. You know, I'll just drive over it enough times. It'll mat it down.
That's the first time 3 inches ever fucked over anyone.
Oh.
Hey, you ever seen 3 inches fuck an entire state over?
We watched it live. That shit should have been on Pornhub.
Yeah, you should have put it on the hub. Watch a state get fucked by 3 inches. Hey, Ashley, Lynn, Gaia, Storm. You can join Ashley for her on her channel after we're done here. For My Bad, Ashley's a fellow rogue, so go over and support her and subscribe. We appreciate it. Got to support the fellow rogues. It's kind of funny if you look at our screen from the top down right now. And I'm higher, I wouldn't notice this, but like the names look like a bar graph. Like look at them, they all slightly decrease. Like it looks.
Oh yeah.
It does. It's like, hey, look, we were doing good. We were doing good here, and then it's like we started here and we ended up. It's this what happens.
It's like looking
I just
at your
noticed
cell
that.
phone signal, like on the old school cell phones and stuff. When you used to have like 3-4 bars, it would always go up and like that.
That is it. That is it right there. So this guy,
the numbers from anything on the CW.
those are Batwoman views. That's what I have to look forward to for the next 2 days. Is working on that review.
Oh no!
Fucking 500 screenshots per episode and like 80 video clips and all the GIFs I add in and watching the episode 3 times and beating my head against the wall. But so yeah, let's talk about the pot guy here. Who does he looks like this guy looks like somebody famous. I'm not sure who though. He does.
I know you're talking about another name.
He looks like a mix between Kevin Costner and Kevin Spacey.
I was thinking like honestly, like if you put like from law-abiding citizen Gerard Butler's hair on him, it's like, Mom, can we have Gerard Butler when you're at the mall? And she's like, we have Gerard Butler at home, and it's this guy with a fucking mohawk.
I was thinking, yeah, like the Miz or something. Like that's fucked up.
This guy looks
Mr.
like
Greg Gregory.
He picks his hair, his hairstyle out from the lineup on the wall at the barber shop. He goes in and there's like all those pictures of different hairstyles, and he's like, just like, I want that one. Like it just looks like, I don't know. It just looks so bland.
Oh God! All right, so according to a probable because words are hard and I'm stoned. According to a probable cause affidavit, police dispatchers last Tuesday received several calls reporting possible poisonings of individuals who were at the Tabor Community Center earlier for a card game. Were they playing canasta? Tabor is a town about 85 miles southwest of Sioux Falls. An investigation into the incident led me to believe that the patients were all under the influence of THC from a batch of brownies that were brought to the community center by Irene Coranda, reported Deputy Sheriff Joel Newman. A couple who had been at the weekly Tuesday night card game told police after several people had eaten the brownies, including themselves, they learned that Coranda's son had made the brownies and had been in Colorado over the past weekend and brought back products with marijuana. During a police interview, Coranda said her son, Michael, 46, had baked a pan of brownies and she took them to the community center card game, unaware the sweets contained THC, the psychoactive substance, and cannabis. Coranda willingly gave the sheriff the remainder of the brownies in a plastic container. That's a waste. He was arrested for possession of a controlled substance.
Wait.
Felony. Jesus.
Poor guy.
But they were so they were made in Colorado. Is that what I'm getting? He made the brownies, or he bought them from somebody in Colorado and brought them across state lines.
He sounds like he brought back like butter and then made the brownies and then used butter on them. Because that's all you have to do was like add the butter in. It was probably like THC butter.
Oh, so he went to Colorado to pick up the THC butter or the weed butter.
Yep, he brought back shit, but he probably brought back weed and stuff, but he brought back butter too to cook with.
Okay, I see the THC butter there at the bottom. But yeah, no, it's like, okay, so that part's a little understandable because you can catch a felony for taking it across state lines depending on Idaho's policies on weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend get caught up with that too because he was in Colorado and he was taking a road trip back home, and he was driving through I think it was Kansas, and he was speeding, and they were like, "Oh, that's just not legal here," and he got busted for it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Big oof. We gotta change laws, man. Oof. Weed is a magical plant. And it provides a service. He was providing a service. You know, how long did those old people had to live? He just wanted to brighten up their day and make them feel good about themselves.
Yep. And it's still federally, even in states like Michigan where it's recreational and medical legalized, it's still a class 1 or Schedule 1 controlled substance. So it's listed in the same category with like amphetamines, which is completely absurd.
Yeah, cocaine is like below it.
It is. It is. Because they say they say cocaine has medicinal purposes. It's like
so does weed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait a minute.
See, Congress people did that so that it would be a lesser offense when they get caught with it. That's what that was. That was a play for their own safety.
Yep.
Fucking Congress. We need a reboot.
I'm fucking telling you.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, I don't know why he would get charged with poisoning. She took the brown. Like, she should get charged with theft. Like, they're like, Mom stole my shit. Like, I didn't poison anybody. She stole my shit. If you steal my gun and you shoot yourself in the face with it, that's on you.
So we've done a lot of Florida stories, but we've had old people fucking in tubes on a playground. We've had a guy. Well, we might throw in a bonus story because the guy that fucked the snowman Olaf in I can't remember what store it was. It was a Kohl's. Remember that one, Tony?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, though.
that came up on the smoking gun, and I didn't put it in, but we're going to include that as a bonus tonight. That story, because I think he came up for trial, or got sentenced or some shit. So we're gonna talk about that one next. But Florida women busted for 3 a.m. glitter attack. I was just wondering what Kesha had been up to, and this answered my question. Felony charge for a raid at a male victim's Florida pad. These two look like, I don't know, just. Ugh.
They look way too happy.
Yeah.
They look way too happy.
Is that what all white girls look like when they go to jail?
Like, this isn't their first time. They just
did it for the TikTok.
Like that one on the right looks like she might have accidentally got sent to a male prison, and she's hoping it happens again.
I don't know. I'm thinking those black bags are the thickest part of both of them bitches' bodies. Jesus.
I'll do it. I'll say it myself tonight. Neither of those bitches, and I do mean, Tony, neither of those bitches is as thick as you know who, Tony. Say it.
Who?
Say it.
Do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Lizzo isn't thick. She's like morbidly obese.
But child, if you ask her, she's just a little thick. Bitch, no. That is not healthy. You're like a biscuit away from losing a foot. This Keely Child says, Lizzo.
I'm like, who?
I thought you knew. I thought you know. No, she is thick. So, January 11th. 2 Florida women are each facing a felony burglary charge after allegedly perpetrating a 3 a.m. glitter attack on a male victim, police report. Investigators say Sarah Franks, 29. Holy shit. That's 29 and 27. Oof.
They're going to hit the wall super hard.
Well, the other one already did. Definitely the one on the right has.
Yeah.
I think she came. I think she was born and just right into a wall.
All in all, her face is just another brick in the wall.
That fucking face got smashed in the placenta.
She's trying to be born. Her mom kept closing her legs and shit.
Came out all fucked up. Her parents were just like, I guess we got to deal with this shit.
Actually, they're going to be rough at 50.
They're going to be rough at 30. What are you saying? They were rough at 20.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Life is not going to be good to them.
Not at all.
No. That Joe Walsh song, Life's Been Good, that motherfucker is like 80 years old, and he looks better than these two. Investigators say Sarah Franks, 29, and Caitlin O'Donovan, it's Caitlin O'Donovan, 27, arrived early yesterday morning at a Clearwater residence of Jacob Colin and began arguing with him while he was standing on his fenced balcony. Because everything good happens after you start arguing with somebody on a fenced balcony.
The girl on the left, now I realize who she reminds me of. William Dafoe. The one on the left. Like William Dafoe from Platoon.
Oh, Phoenix. That's mean.
That's cruel to Willem Dafoe.
A little bit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Like we're scrolling that. I just watched the Spider-Man movie. Like we're scrolling, and I'm like, why does she look so familiar? And then it just hits me.
Look at Brutal Morningwood. Smile with the mouth closed means summer teeth. That right there is meth mouth, baby. Meth mouth. That we round these parts we like to call them methanies.
Oh.
Doesn't the one on the right kind of look like Punky Brewster grew up to be Jake Lloyd? Like, had Soleil Moon Frye grown up to rob banks or something? That would
I'm
be
too
her.
young, sir. I don't know who any of those people are.
Punky Brewster?
Yo, he's young as shit. Yo, look, he's young. He's in his 20s. He's young as shit. B-Rose hasn't watched Big Trouble in Little China.
I'm millennial trash. I will admit.
You haven't watched Big Trouble in Little China. You need to see that movie, sir. That is a classic.
Don't kill me.
No, I won't kill you. I won't kill you at all. You're young. You haven't. But I'm gonna say you need to check that movie out. That is a fucking classic.
All right, I will.
Yep.
That is fucking greatness. And at least 2 out of the 3 of the Beverly Hills Cop movies, if you've never seen them.
I've seen those.
Have you? Okay. All right. All right. Those movies.
He's not that bad. He just hasn't seen Big Trouble in Little China. And I keep
my 6-year-old, my 6-year-old still fucking loves Beverly Hills Cop, dude. He's watched that movie like 3 or 4 times with me. He knows the theme songs and everything. Like he'll ask for it in the truck. He's like, "Can we?" He did. He's asked, "Can we listen to Glenn Frey? Heat is on." I'm like, "Yes, we can, son." I was like, "Wait, we got to listen to Bob Seger." The fucking from Beverly Hills Cop 2, Shakedown. That's a good song to drive to school and running late. That means we'll drive fast, buddy. So back to the Methanies from Florida. Franks and Donovan, cops allege, each threw a container of glitter at Colin, who was struck in the upper torso and head. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Arrest affidavits do not reveal the nature. I should know nobody except Tony's going to get a JFK reference. Somebody in the chat got that one. Do not reveal the nature of the argument of the relationship between the parties. I bet you it was over sucking dick with these two. They were both booty calls. They got there at the same time. He swiped on them both on Tinder. And they just both... He told him, "Hey, look, I want you to shove glitter up my ass." And they both brought fucking glitter. And they got pissed. And it's like Brazilian glitter fart fetish porn, and this is what happens. They both got arrested.
2 girls.
I don't know, anybody that's gonna call the cops over having glitter thrown at them. I think he was on Tinder swipe right for both of these girls, thinking they were William Dafoe and some other guy, and then a third dude showed up, and he's like, "Oh, you're an actual guy," and chose him over these two, and so they got mad and glitter attacked him. That's where I'm going. He thought they were dudes from the start.
Like Brazil, they have that huge statue of Jesus Christ. I just don't see how that and a thriving fart fetish industry really go hand in hand.
It's Brazil, though. Have you seen the size of the asses on the women from down there? They're like notoriously famous for that. It's a beautiful fucking thing. The women are gorgeous down there.
Yes. Because
and they all
a
got
bunch
that,
of people in the 40s escaped to there.
They all got that wagon, son.
Yes.
They escaped to there.
Yes.
That's my story.
Yeah.
Argentinians.
A bunch of Germans.
Quickly, Tommy, before the Germans get here.
Yeah.
Why?
Love your Brazilian accent, man.
Yeah, right?
That's sit German. Well, listen, it's just because I'm a... I don't know. But anyway, it's so yeah. Look at the glitter foot. This is what they had. These crazy bitches. 14 fucking colors. After pelting Colton, Franks climbed over the ground level fence and entered his apartment, where she engaged the victim by throwing more containers of glitter at him. Cops charged. Franks then allegedly unlocked the front door to allow O'Donovan to enter the residence. Once inside, O'Donovan threw additional containers of glitter. They're Irish. It's okay to make fun of them. According to the affidavits, which indicate most of them are gingers. I know, we love you, Vassy. She's going to be like, "I'm going to kick your arse."
I'm Irish, too. No, it's okay.
Dude, I'm Polish. I mean, come on. I'm Polish, Jewish, Russian, Ukrainian, Hungarian. Everything is like up for grabs there.
You're son of a world.
I'm confused though by this. So first I'm like, how is anybody seriously, pressing charges for assault for having glitter thrown on them? But then when it says here, through additional containers of glitter, did they have like those plastic containers and they were filled with glitter and then they just threw the container full of glitter at him? Like that might make more sense because that shit would beat the fuck out of you. Like that one girl looks like a fucking quarterback, so it might have actually had some speed to it.
She was bringing the heat. Can you fucking imagine cleaning that shit up like in your carpet?
Oh, no.
Like a bunch of crazy bits. It's sand. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. Oh god damn it! That was an Anakin. That was an Anakin.
Gotta make it more fruity though. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere. See,
I hate it.
So
you have a little bit too much glitter experience for my liking. I don't know.
Hey, look, man, whether or not you
a little sus.
I did that a bit too good, huh?
Yeah. Well, not just the voice, but the fact that the knowledge, the confetti knowledge.
Yep.
That was.
I feel like I'm being outed here.
You're a little sus right now.
Fuck. That's where it became problematic. These.
Yes.
And he's like, B's just sitting down there at the bottom.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
So, listen here. Once inside, O'Donovan threw additional containers of glitter at Colin, according to affidavits, which indicate O'Donovan and Franks share an apartment about 2 miles from Colin's home. So these two crazy methanies live together. Upon completing the glitter bombing, Franks kicked a window in Colin's residence until it broke. Then the pair drove away from the complex. Since it appears Colin was able to identify his assailants, police arrested Franks and O'Donovan about an hour after the glitter attack. The getaway car, police reported, I bet you it was an Altima, was tracked back to the duo's home. The auto still warmed. It's always a fucking Altima. Touched. Glitter was observed on the inside of the vehicle. Officer Matthew High noted.
I gotta blame Hollywood and deodorant commercials for this.
I blame bad parenting. Where's their dad? Where are their fathers?
They just that's what they need.
I blame the water in Florida. It's definitely the water in Florida.
Something in Florida.
It's something, and it is. Here is our follow-up story to the snowman humper. Probation for man who violated stuffed. Oh, it's a unicorn.
Oh,
frozen.
What?
Unicorn frozen doll inside a Target store.
I thought it was Olaf.
I thought it was Olaf too. No, didn't he wipe his nuts off on Olaf after he banged the unicorn?
He's just staring into Olaf's eyes the whole time, just like, you like this.
Look at him. Look at him. He's going to fucking town on that thing.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Like, wait a minute.
Hang on. I'm going to skip ahead. All right. Watch. Look at him. He's like, nothing happened. Look at him. Nothing happened.
He's a great representation of Star Wars right there. You see that?
Yep. That's a sequel trilogy shirt.
So
yeah.
Do you think he was thinking about Josh Gad?
Look at him. He does too. He wipes his nuts off on Olaf.
No.
He was thinking about Josh Gad in Pixels though. That's the thing.
Oh, so bad.
So here he is, right? Oh Jesus! This guy looks like a unicorn humper.
Yeah,
He looks like a brony.
He's a brony. Yeah. Oh my God, those are as bad as the Steven Universe people. A man who engaged in sexual conduct with a pair of large stuffed animal toys at a Target store in Florida, of course it was Florida, was sentenced today to 6 months probation after pleading no contest to indecent exposure and criminal mischief.
No
Cody
contest. The video's right fucking there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you see where he messed up, right? He did this at Target. If he had done this at Walmart, this would have just been par for the course. He fucked up. That's where you messed up on me.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably would have got sloppy seconds.
Well, shit, he could have done this
at Walmart. The manager at Walmart would have just came down and been like, "Hey, man, let me finish you off real quick." Like, that would have been it.
He would have got away with this at a Publix down in Florida. I mean, he could have got it. You know, he could have got away with it there. He could have definitely Walmart. Yeah, they would have. They would have offered him a job.
No bullshit. Like, you notice how he wasn't like sketchily looking around or anything. This is a man with experience.
Oh,
this is not
dude,
his first rodeo. This might have been his first rodeo at Target, and that's why he's like, "Well, wait a minute, I do this all the time. What's the problem here?"
Well, look at Meter. Seen it right. Was arrested in late 2019. Whoa, hey there, bud. Hey, come on in.
Little Trey.
Yep.
I'm actually good time.
Yeah, you're good timing. We're talking. Never mind. Never mind what we're talking about right now.
I just woke up. I'm tired.
I know.
We're talking about Frozen.
I know.
Do
I
you
haven't
wanna
put in.
build a case on me.
I haven't put in
with this toy.
I haven't put an earbud in him yet, which I'm doing right now. Go ahead, buddy. Hang on. Say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
What's up, Ice Hawk?
Doctor.
Do the Fauci. Go ahead, do it. Hang on.
It's me, Dr. Fauci.
What do we got to do, Dr. Fauci?
Get your droplets.
What?
Get your droplets.
You had to get your boosters?
Get your boosters.
Yeah, you gotta avoid
Get the
those
vaccine
droplets.
shot.
Are you the science?
And also get the science.
I thought I was supposed to follow the science, right? Is there two genders?
No, there's only.
All right.
There can be
say hi
only
to chat.
one.
For there can be only one.
There can only be one, and that's choke.
All right. Say goodnight, and you're going back to bed.
Good night.
So you can stay home from school again tomorrow.
Yay!
All right. Good night, bud. Say goodnight to
Bye.
Tony and everybody, and B Rose and Phoenix.
Hi, B. Rose and
Phoenix.
Have a good night, man.
Phoenix.
Good
Hey,
night,
Trey,
brother.
have a good night, buddy.
All right.
Good
I love you,
night.
bud. Good night. All right. Night, little Fouch. Little Booster. That's his rap name, Little Booster.
Get your droplets.
What? You gotta go, dude.
Drop it.
Go.
That's the next step.
He's
Rap
literally.
out.
Stop twerking, you goofball. I'm not even. I wish I was joking. I'm not. Tony knows. This kid is like. This is why I'm starting another channel with him. Like as soon as I get set up.
Looks like somebody found your login and password.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been watching those.
Twerking, Trey.
Yeah. Listen, bud. So. Okay, now we can go back to this guy willfully and maliciously ejaculating on stuffed animals at Target. That's a hell of a segue right after my son leaves the room.
So
but yeah, so this he literally did that, and he was wearing shorts and a Star Wars T-shirt. Then proceeded to the front and picked up an Olaf and began having sex with his stuffed animal. Oh, I love it. This guy is, this is peak evolution right here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, seriously, doesn't this guy look like a half-finished, like, we've talked about this before, but, like, he's a half-finished creative character on a video game. Like, look at him.
Like, he looks like one of those roller coaster guys that like lets you on or whatever, like does the count. It's like, okay, come on, and then gets pushed.
He's a carny
operator.
Yeah, he's a carny, but he's a carny at Disney World. He probably got fired because they realized he likes kids, and so his way of getting back,
big sus,
fucking everything Frozen.
He almost reminds. He's like Jesus if Joseph was the father.
Damn.
I don't.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Did we figure Oh,
another case of where's the father?
I mean, with those ears, man, he's probably hearing us talk shit right now.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there thinking,
this is outrageous. It's unfair.
Yep.
And then somebody says, but what about the droid attack? But what about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Oh.
Yeah.
He looks like a Wookiee.
He's hoping a droid will attack him.
Oh.
Oh, God, ladies and gentlemen, that, my friends, is holy shit news. And that's got to be some kind of new record because we're at 1 hour and 1 minute. And yeah, we started that pretty early. That was a doozy. My sketchbook. What's up, brother? Hang on, I got it. My sketchbook. I don't know if you were here since the beginning of the show or not, but did you see the LWO entrance? Because I know you're an old school wrestling fan. We were, like I said, talking about the Monday Night Wars. I had the LWO up. I had the theme music going, which I said I'll probably take a copyright claim for it, but it's fine. He says fired from Disney because he's a furry, not a pedo.
He's a pedo furry. I mean, they're look,
equally bad.
Furries only care that you look like you look like an animal. They don't ask for age.
Dude, I see furries, like, we don't kink shame here at all. But furries, you can burn those with fire.
I do.
Like terrorists. They're just like terrorists.
My buddy Nick Ricada had a guy on his channel because like they do like Cut College, which is like, you know, where they have like somebody on with like some weird kink. This guy had a diaper fetish.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a hardcore diaper fetish. And even he's called furries degenerates. That's bad. He's like, I know what I do is fucked up, but those guys are degenerates. I'm like, damn, bro. So, like, there's a pecking order to all of this, and apparently with kinks, furries are at the bottom.
Oh, dude, everybody hates the furries. Everybody fucking hates the furries. You know, and honestly, like, eliminating a furry is a good thing. Why?
Because that's what heroes do.
Heroes do that. Heroes do that, Thor. They do. But what we're going to do is right now, Tony, I'm going to play in between this segment right here. Would you want to do Gina Carano or do you want to do Wakanda Land?
Either or, man. Let the guests pick.
Have you guys seen Wakanda Land? B Rose, have you seen that?
No, not at all. No, yeah.
Phoenix, you haven't either?
No, I don't know anything about Wakanda Land.
Well, we've got some new people in the chat. Tony, do you want to introduce it? Set the clip up, Tony.
Yeah, well, no, Disney announced that they might be working on like some kind of Wakanda Land, how they have Star Wars Land and this and that. So
Avatar Land and shit.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see white people's version of Africa. So I got my hands on some footage and be glad to share it with you guys.
I'm all
so
for
here
it.
It is. Here it is.
I know what you're talking about, but
Tony's leaked footage
take a refresher course.
Wakanda Land.
Do you ever look around at your continent and feel a little down? Ashamed of where you come from? Do you ever see your parents offered up to a Libyan warlord from your cage and silently wish to yourself, reality can be whatever I want? My friends, are you simply hungry?
Hi, I'm trans non-binary Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and I'm inviting you to experience the other side of reality. Relax, recuperate, and reinvent yourself at our newest and most diverse Walt Disney World Resort. When real life doesn't quite cut it, come experience our version of Africa. Introducing Wakanda Land.
Book your reservation at Wakanda Land today and get a free 30-day trial to Lucasfilm writer Leslie Headland's new dating app, Wine and Dynasty. It's a sure thing every time. Available for download through the App Store or Google Play.
Wakanda forever.
Wine and Dynasty. Oh, god damn it.
Did somebody? I swear to God, Harvey Weinstein, man. But him and Leslie Headland got it going on. They got that sponsorship through Disney and Wakanda Land, and yep. I can't wait to say. I can't wait to see 80-pound Shuri be Black Panther. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh
she is as soon as she has the purple drink, you ain't gonna be able to stop her.
Did you see that they announced that they're going to do a female Zorro?
I did. You know, they've done a female Zorro before. I talked about it in my video earlier. And, you know, just a little bit, because I covered that at the end of the thing with the quartering and that chick that runs the Witcher show.
I haven't watched all the way through yet, because I was watching it before jumping on the stream, so...
Yeah, that video was way too long, but I guess I get a better response to the longer ones than I do like the shorter ones. So
no,
anyway,
I was into it. I just you know, because I saw it and then I started watching it and then it was like, oh shit, time to jump on the stream.
Yep.
So,
well, I appreciate you checking it out. So
Brutal Morningwood, you're less than 80 subs away from 1K. Subscribe now. Yes. Subscribe.
Where we at? Hey, we're at 921. We picked up a couple, so thank you to our new subscribers. Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Cheers,
we're
guys.
getting there.
Welcome.
Hell,
we're getting there. Yeah. So this is we're over here in Bounding into Comics. Batman creator Chuck Dixon explains what motivates Batman to continue to fight crime. And I'm with all this talk about, I just kind of want to dive into this article a little bit, because you know you guys are obviously into the comics, and you know in the you're independent creators, and I'm looking at this going like, what do you think of this whole, like, what they're doing with, like, especially on the DC side now with trying to almost replace Batman with Batgirl? And
well, aren't they doing that? They're doing that with the Flash. They're making it so that it's like an all-female cast because he alters the timeline or whatever. I think that's just I just think it's stupid pandering that it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail hardcore because you're gonna chase away the male audience because the male audience wants like real hardcore action. They want to see epic fight scenes. They want to see crazy stunts, and then you're gonna chase the women away because the women came for Henry Cavill in
Superman.
No, I already had Henry Cavill.
Oh,
Jason Momoa. There we go.
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. I stumbled on it, but yeah, they come for those two. So you're going to chase them away too. So who are you pandering? Like, who do you think your audience is going to be?
It's bad enough they already gave Batman feelings and took away his balls, but now they just want to completely remove him altogether. Dude, I just want to see Batman beat the shit out of Clayface already. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's all I want to see.
We live in a society that
we live in a society.
We know it punishes masculinity, but I mean, this is like the next step in, okay, we pumped a generation full of Ritalin, and a lot, it didn't hold, a lot of them still became men. So now let's take away their comics. Let's take away, because I'm sorry, but if women were into because they've had all kinds of different comics throughout the years, Archie and all kinds of different genres and stories.
Yep.
If the majority of women or younger girls were into comic books, they'd have more targeted towards them, but they're not. And it's not because Flash has a dick. They just they're not into it. They're into other things. Yeah. That doesn't mean all women, but the women who are into comics, they don't want to be pandered to. They're checking in because they like Batman. They like Superman or Spider-Man. I mean, they don't. Yeah.
They recognize that what this is, and they're like, I don't want to be pandered to. I want to enjoy the shit that I grew up on.
Women come for Bruce Wayne. We go in to watch Batman.
Yep.
Well, it was so funny when
That's
the quartering did that video about what the Flash is going to do and that whole thing. I posted up a comment. I was like, "Oh, you could just have you could just cast Robert Pattinson as Batwoman. I mean, he's got the bat experience and he's feminine enough to pull it off." And like a bunch of people, I got a ton of likes and comments on it. I was like, "Hell yeah!" But it's true. They're destroying everything, and it doesn't make sense because you had something like you had the original Justice League, and that was okay. Then you had the Zack Snyder cut, and everybody was all about that. And it was like, oh wait, this is a success. Cool. I feel weird being successful and profitable. Let's not do that again.
That whole
And they
Zack
decided
Snyder
to do
thing
the
though, it was
opposite.
weird though because people really didn't like it at the beginning, but because of everything else that Joss did made it look shit. They just were like, yeah, fuck this mess. Let's get Zack Snyder back and just.
I thought the Snyder cut was way better than the original. I mean, it wasn't like obviously like it could have been a lot better, but it was still really good for what what it was.
So many missed opportunities though.
Yeah.
Dude, the Snyderverse is they're doing Hale Scrambles the Death Dealer. That's a new name.
It's not even a Snyderverse. It's more like just a fucking.
What up, Scrambles?
Fucking mess.
He never should have done a Superman movie. Like he's all right with Batman because Batman is that dark brooding. That's his aura around him, his personality. But Superman is like a beacon of fucking hope.
Yeah.
I liked Man of Steel, but I still it wasn't. And I grew up on the Christopher Reeve movies.
Yeah, it's just there's like no hope at all in these movies at all.
No.
Like just the theme of hope, and that is big around Superman. It's just more like, oh, pity me, I'm strong, I am God. But
I think we have to go through another like decade for these people to finally get old enough to like retire, and then hope that the people that replace them have some testosterone, and then things will be okay.
I will say this, man. I did like
and natural
Batman's
testosterone, not artificial stuff because they were born something else.
I will go back and listen into Batman's theme though. Dun 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 dun. That is fucking that is Batman right there. That theme right there is like gold.
We had a guy on our channel last night who's doing New Orleans, which is like it's like a throwback to like 1920s detective kind of comic.
Noir, yeah.
And noir comic. It was really, really good, but it gave me vibes of like Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
And like that was like the shit that I grew up on. That was like
that's dope. That show's fucking amazing.
Right?
That's
what
like
we need.
And Batman was like my favorite character growing up. It was always Batman and then Spider-Man, and I liked Flash. I was never that big of a Superman fan. I liked the movies, but I was never as a character because I'm like, he's basically God. So, and that's why I like Batman, because Batman was just a rich guy with a lot of badass tech, like Iron Man. Another reason I like Iron Man. He's a human,
But I feel like, just because that Superman is a god, that you can then lean into the fantastical, just have him go up against fucking Brainiac already. Let's get that fucking space invasion.
No.
Yeah.
What you have to do.
Why can't we do that
What you
already?
have to do is you have to get kryptonite gas to subdue Superman and then spend 6 to 9 months anal raping him.
Yep.
That's what we have to do. And the fact that you didn't go there makes you a bigot.
I can't believe you fucking brought that shit up again.
Yeah, why, how can you not mention that?
I mean, man, where is comic books going, man? Like, look, if you guys are a fan of comics, like, check out Comicsgate. Like, seriously, the guys over there are putting out amazing, amazing stories that have
just recently we had a very underrated hit in Cobalt, which is more of a street level hero, but like it was surprisingly well written and really fucking good. The art, fantastic.
Yeah,
And the
this
creator
guy
has a
this
story
guy
to
Jake.
tell.
Yeah, this guy Jake, like it was a hustle at first because he's a first time creator. Nobody really knew him. We were helping push his book a lot, and we got him to like 4K, and then he brings out this book, and it is top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Like the storyline is amazing. Like a part of it goes like you remember we had Dean James on, and he had the embrace, and the creativity that the concept of the embrace is like one of those real touching things, but it stemmed from a real life incident with Jake. He had an industrial accident which took out 3 of his fingers, and so he creates this kind of anti-hero hero that's missing a hand, and he's got this bionic hand and stuff. But he creates a backstory for how this guy loses. It's like a whole gang. It's a gang-run city, but like the story is amazing, and it was all just an idea that came to him after the loss of his own fingers. It was like something that inspired him. And I think those kind of stories are something that you could really connect with.
And now all we're getting is trash and dribble and what was me fucking garbage out of the big 2, and it hurts, man. It really hurts because
I am not Starfire.
Yeah, and I'm a huge Punisher fan, and what they're doing right now is just ridiculous. It's fucking horrible. It is just trash all around.
Oh yeah, it's garbage. It really is. I got I was when they started selling comics at Walmart, and there was a couple like the later symbiote spider runs and shit like that. Like I was buying in like a Marvel 3-pack because I kind of dug those. And you'd get a 3-pack, you'd be able to see what was on front. And there was a couple Venom ones I got too. You'd see what was on front, but you couldn't see what the back 2 were. I got a Loki book, and I'm like, okay, Loki. I'm like, and I look, it's written by Daniel Kibblesmith. I'm like, well, I'm never reading this. I was like, I'm never reading this.
Isn't that the one where they made like, because there is one comic that's out there that made Loki, they made him like gay or bisexual or something like that.
It was bisexual.
Had to, like, there you go. I think, was that the one though? That
I never read it.
Exact story. Because I feel like it was him that wrote that. That name sounds familiar, like attached to that project. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. They're pandering too much, and they're basically, the problem with the mainstream right now is they're trying to get points for diversity and not trying to get points for a decent story.
No,
like if the crux of your story is, oh, there's somebody that's trans, it's not going to make for a good story that anybody wants to be a part of.
Yep. And that's the problem. That's the problem with it. That's not a sustainable business model. It's like we always go back to the CW. Look at the CW. That they've been around since 2006 and they've never turned a profit once. It's 2022. Fear Lantern, the creator of the Superman grave story, he is a racist.
He is.
I did a video on that. He's a very, 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 very racist individual. It's and there's another one of these guys, and we're gonna go over this video. Did you guys see the chick from G4 that looks like Sarah Silverman in drag?
Oh God, yeah. Ethan EVS put up the video, and I watched it, and it was so bad because the problem was, like, she's making all these points and not a single person is there like countering, because she makes one point and that like immediately stuck out to me. They were like, well, she's like, you're just mad because I'm here because I'm not fuckable or whatever. Because they were doing that with the other host, and you saying that you jerked off to this woman dehumanizes them. I was like, wait a minute, no. I was like, if anything, it actually humanizes them because most people aren't jerking off to inanimate objects.
You're right.
Unless you're that guy in Target, you're not really too. You're not into it,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? So if anything, that kind of humanizes people and says, "Hey, you're an attractive human being that I, and like, look, I mean, I don't know, like all of her stuff, like everything that she said, it was like no, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Like all the guys there are just loud clapping. Like I mean, their arms are like fully
Simping.
extended into full clap mode, and there's no point in sipping because clearly, like nobody wants to hit that. That's why she's mad.
She's a Karen.
Stunning
She's
and brave.
Oh,
She
dude,
literally she thought that she was going to be the next Olivia Munn or what's that other girl?
You can never top
Morgan Webb.
No, the other one, Sarah Underwood.
Oh, that.
She was going to be the next Sarah Underwood, and nobody wanted to touch her, and she's like, "I'm offended because I'm not fuckable." Like she literally said that.
Was that Sarah Underwood that went on to be Playmate of the Year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah Jean Underwood. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's just mad because she thought that she was going to get attention, and she didn't.
Yeah, it did. That did not go as I had foreseen it going.
Yeah, right.
Oh God. So let's see here. This is just I kind of wanted to talk about this. Chuck Dixon comment. He says, in Ask Chuck Dixon 92, Dixon responded to an inquiry from yours truly. I inquired, I'm looking for your analysis of Batman's psyche and why he fights crime. Dixon responded,
We knew that, though. They created that when they created the story. Like, we know what his motivation for fighting crime is.
Yep. We all know why he became Batman. It's a promise to his parents to avenge him. He witnesses the murder. So he becomes Batman as a result of basically childhood trauma. So you all know why he fights crime. But why does he continue to fight crime? Dixon recalled Batman 47 and how he disliked the story because it had Batman capturing Joe Chill and fulfilling his promise to his parents. I remember reading the origin story of the retelling of the origin in the 50s and when they went into the whole thing with Joe Chill and how Batman captures him. I was maybe 10 or 11 when I read that story and I hated it. I said, I don't want Batman to ever find who killed his parents. I think that's the wrong way to go. Because why would he continue being Batman? He made good on his promise, so why would he keep doing it? I didn't quite get it.
Like, that's easy because he wanted to make sure that no other children had to grow up with the trauma that he experienced. Like, it only makes sense. Like, it's only fucking obvious. Like, you don't... I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I kind of figured it out at a young age. Like, oh, okay, now he wants to clean up the streets to make sure that, no other kid has this same thing happen to him. It's obvious. Like, people... God, they're so stupid. They're all so stupid. And this guy's a writer.
Yeah. This is the guy that created Bane and shit.
Like, God damn it. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because Bane isn't even that complex of a character. So it makes sense that this guy doesn't understand complex human emotion. Good job, Chuck Dixon. Fucking idiot.
He just talks like this, that's all.
Yep. God, man.
I mean, did you see that? Look at this. Prolific Batman writer Chuck Dixon describes Alan Moore's Batman the Killing Joke as misery porn.
That was great. I love the backstory that they gave for the Joker, and it actually made sense as to why he was so obsessed with Batman. Like,
right.
The Killing Joke was
I'm of the
awesome
opposite opinion. I just do not care. Like, we didn't really need an origin story for the Joker. It was fine as is. It's just a fucking enemy, an arch enemy, just popping out of nowhere and then just wrecking shit.
Right.
Why not?
Don't get me wrong. I like, the Heath Ledger version of Joker for that reason. He was just pure chaos.
Multiple origins with that guy.
But at the same time, I saw, I read The Killing Joke. I watched it when as an animated movie, and I was like, cool. I actually was like down, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was relatable. And for me, it was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense why he's so obsessed with Batman. Because you got to think, there's got to be a reason why he's so obsessed with Batman. Because, after so many times losing, you could go be anarchy and chaos in another city. You don't need to stay in Gotham. But no, he stays because he's obsessed with Batman, and there's a reason for that. And The Killing Joke kind of, made a little sense. So I dug it.
I liked the animated movie. I've never read the comic, the comic run, the compendium, whatever. But I dug the movie. I thought the movie was pretty cool.
It had a weird beginning with Batgirl, but that was it.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do the Oracle thing with Barbara Gordon, because they're bringing Batgirl in now. So it's like, are they going to eventually try to lead back into the Birds of Prey, maybe from another like universe, and do it right this time instead of doing it like stupid femmy girl power shite like it was last time?
I didn't watch it. Like, I have the habit of, like, if I think something's going to be shit, I won't watch it. And the second people say shit, like, I can't get hit in the head with a steel cherry tip. I just can't do it to myself, bro. And I feel like watching Birds of Prey is that.
It's fucking terrible. Birds of Prey is fucking terrible. Like, that movie, I watched it. I think I've seen it once or twice, and
It
I was
ruined
just
my
like,
boy Black Mask.
yeah. Oh, dude.
I was like, dude, I was super pissed the way that they treated Black Mask. I was like, no. It was literally the same way that I felt when they brought Jigsaw in Punisher season 2. I was like, that is fucking shit. No. Bad producers. Bad.
Look at my sketchbook says they're bringing in Bat Chica. She's fine as hell though. Leslie Grace.
Yeah, fucking attitude though.
She's a Latina. She got attitude. She fucking stab. I dated a Puerto Rican girl. They'll fucking stab you. Look, don't fuck around. I know.
No joke.
My best friend, who best man at my wedding, my brother-in-law Cheo, man, his sister had a thing for me in high school. I knew better than that. I'm like, nope, I ain't fucking with you. I'm like, I've seen the way you've dealt with your exes. I am not fucking. Nope. I was like, I'm too good of friends with your brother. Nope. I will resist that fucking urge. So that's tough to do, man.
That's tough to do. That's restraint. Because
trust me, it was, because she was fine as hell.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that hot crazy matrix is always tough when it's a Latino. Like, tough to fight.
And I didn't scratch that itch all those years ago, and now and this motherfucker is like, he's what, like a year younger than me. Now him and my sister are together, and that like basically fucking like ruined our friendship.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's with my communist sister. Like, one's a communist and one's just an insane leftist. So like, neither of them will talk to me. Well, I don't talk to the communist. I was like, look, I don't talk to the communist anymore, and the leftist doesn't like me because I'm not vaccinated, but she likes my wife because she's vaccinated. It's a real weird situation.
Sounds like like a lot of family drama.
Oh, dude, it's funny. It's fucking hilarious. I make jokes about it. I don't give a fuck. It's hilarious. It's
so how's your Thanksgiving?
It fucking interesting. It was interesting as fuck. Well, the leftists wouldn't come because my parents are like, we're not getting vaccinated. Like, we don't have to. We're not doing it. So
I went to my aunt's house for Christmas, and they were all vaccinated. 3 of them ended up getting COVID.
Right.
Literally after that.
And that's what I'm like. And I always tell her, I don't care if you want to. You do you. That's called my body, my choice. Everybody should have body autonomy, and that doesn't just include trips to Planned Parenthood, using that shit like Plan B, ladies. You know who I'm talking to. But you can also, my body, my choice should apply to this vaccine.
100%.
And you and I'm not dispensing medical advice. You consult your doctor and find out what's right for you. Mama Susan, please don't strike my stream down. Yeah.
Like, being able to tell you, I got it, and I was streaming while I had it. It wasn't fun. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But I'm asthmatic, and I'm not vaccinated. And I'm not vaccinated.
I streamed. I did go to the
hospital
as well, and I was like, "Oh, this is terrible." You could literally tell that my voice was fucking trash.
Yeah. I will say, Tony, I did go to the hospital, but it wasn't because. It was because of so much coughing that I actually I created a clot in my lungs. So they just had to remove the clot.
Yeah.
But it wasn't from actually like, hey, look, you got into the Russian bot.
Get him.
Welcome, comrade. They're like, oh,
Get
you're talking
them.
vaccines? Let's hang out in here.
Send out the bots.
You say communism? We are here.
Yeah, your
Look
sister's sending her friends.
I see. Oh God. Wait, look at. Hey, Tony. Get vaxxed, don't get fentanyl. They said it. They said that he's. Did somebody say fentanyl, baby? Did somebody say fentanyl? You summoned George Floyd. No.
No.
He's behind me, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
They summoned George Floyd, the Saint Floyd of fentanyl. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. He wanted to join us this evening. Just to say. God damn it, Kanda. Next thing you'll have me talking about fucking elves.
Oh, man.
We must break him.
He dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Dr. Fauci would be very upset. He would be. He'd be very, I can't do the voice right now. I'm just getting over a cold. Yeah, I had COVID. I think Tony, we basically took the whole week off. I think I was.
Yeah.
We streamed like the first night, I think it was, wasn't it? And then after that, I was like, yeah, I can't do any more of that shit.
I didn't even get tested until like day 8 because I was just like, oh, I feel like shit. I thought it was the flu for the longest, and then it was like, because I didn't lose taste or smell, and then finally it was like, well, this has been a week. This is definitely not the flu. Then I got tested and it was like, oh, you're positive, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll be done with this shit in 3 days. That was fine.
Yep. Mine was about my 3rd day. I was like, I was feeling, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Wait a second. That gets. I can't play that whole clip, Tony. I got a copyright claim for that last week.
Are you serious?
I got a copyright claim for that.
They're watching
Well,
You've got to do better.
There, I'll play that one.
Lame.
I know, because I was like, what the hell did I get a copyright claim for? That was our unexpected comment of the night. And that was a fucking perfect time to play that GIF too.
Man. That sucks.
You're watching your channel hardcore.
I'm fucking telling you. I might have to fight that one. But what we're gonna do is we got some memes for y'all to check out. We're gonna slide into this segue, cue up the next top. Wait, you know what? We don't even need a segue tonight, but we're gonna do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We need one. We always need one. Here we go.
hell? That gas station dude. Like, wait a minute. Like, that guy had like,
I know.
he had like 250,000 miles on his car, and he's like, shit, the only, I'm still owe, $5,000 on this car, and it's dying. I need to get the insurance money and say it was under that. And then didn't realize there were cameras or something. Like, what the hell was that guy? Oh, man. Times are tough.
It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yes.
I want to acknowledge the chat from me. We got Fandom Collective up in the chat. Hail
What
the Fandom
up?
Collective.
Hail.
Is that Flip running the account? Who's running the account tonight? Is it Flip or Rook or Fallon? Who's running the account tonight? I want to know. Flip, we got to get you back on. I know. I miss Flip, man. We did a badass Russian news video about shit that was like a year and a half ago now. That was one of the most fun. That was where my character Yuri Grabovich came from. That's my Russian alter ego, Yuri Grabovich, and he is my broadcast partner, Ivan Touchertits. but yeah. So we're gonna do some Marvel, but guys, you know what time it is. If we're gonna talk Marvel, get them out. Everybody, get your kazoos out and play along, because here we go. It's time for Marvel. So that pretty much sums up Marvel Phase 4. But this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Director and renowned weirdo James Gunn says film is different than what people are going to expect. This from our friend John F. Trent over at Bounding Into Comics.
John's a good dude. Shout out to John.
Oh hell yeah! We love the peeps over at Bounding Into Comics. My fellow rogue Drew, the Supreme Heretic, works for Bounding Into Comics. So yeah, big shout out to them guys. I gotta try to get John on. How you doing, Burley? I got my dog.
Yeah.
My dog just came in.
There you go. John had me on his stream to talk about my books once, like on Bounding Into Comics.
Nice.
And
yeah,
I felt weird about the way that I had to leave, because it was very upfront. Like, I was there, I was making jokes. It was kind of like it was my third stream. And the girl that I was dating at the time, all of a sudden she comes down and says, the toilet's broken. And I'm immediately thinking that it's flooding upstairs. And I was like, hey, guys, I got to go. And they're like, oh, well, thanks so much. I'm like, yeah, thanks for having me. I'm sorry. And, like, I had to bounce. And then it turns out it just wouldn't stop flushing. And I was like, God damn it. It could have waited. I was about in the comics, bro. Like, what are you doing? Oh man, that was a hot mess. I got to reach out to them, be like, hey guys.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get like Don and Spencer and John, like actually like to get with them, because like I've kind of interacted with all of them.
John actually
at some
lives
point
by
or
me.
another. Oh, does he?
John lives he's like 20 minutes away from me.
Oh, okay.
You live by everyone, Phoenix.
I know. It's Washington D.C., right? Like,
He's got a couple places.
yep. I got some places to hide if I need to.
Right, couple flop houses.
Yep.
All right, so Guardians of the Galaxy 3 director James Gunn provided an update on the film while making the press rounds, promoting his upcoming HBO Max series Peacemaker, starring John Cena. Are any of you going to check? I'm going to watch the first episode. It drops, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, the 13th. It's tomorrow.
Yep,
yeah.
Tomorrow's the 13th.
Yep.
Huh. I don't know, because I found Peacemaker to be annoying in the movie a little bit, but it does seem like it's going to be really funny.
There was that one cool scene where him and Bloodshot were going around and that whole one take thing. I thought that was pretty cool.
Or where they killed everybody in the village
Yeah,
and turned
pretty
out they were
much.
supposed to be their
Everyone that was on their
allies.
side.
Yeah. Whoops.
That was funny.
Yeah, they straight up just like murdered everybody.
But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's kind of like it goes. I don't know. For me, it's like it'll be funny, but like I guess I would watch it for the because it goes back to the whole Black Widow movie. We know this guy dies, so it's like, why do I care?
Yep.
You know, I don't know. You do Bloodshot before you do the movie, but I guess people liked him so much that they decided to create a series because people like John Cena as that character so much. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a John Cena fan. I just John China, I just
some of his movies are pretty good, but I mean not all of them. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't connect well with Peacemaker. That's just me.
He wasn't my. I was pissed that Rick Flag died. I liked Rick. You know.
Yep.
Hail Godzillionaire.
Godzilla, what up? I was more into Idris Elba's character, Bloodshot. Like that his.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was more into his character.
I didn't mind it. Idris Elba was good in that. I'm happy he didn't die because Grace Randolph would have freaked out again if they killed him in another movie. Tony, do you have that?
That's racist for no reason.
Do you have that clip? the Infinity War review clip?
I can look for it. Yeah.
See, yeah, that is the best thing ever. Is her bitching about fucking them killing Idris Elba, Heimdall first in Avengers: Infinity War. It's 2018. You're killing a black man first. Do better.
Yeah, it's like everybody liked his character. That was the start of the tragic loss of that movie.
Yep.
Like that was a perfect way. Plus, having him alive with what he can do as far as like transporting people, like you got to take that. Like if you're Thanos, you got to take that guy out because he could just transport all your Infinity Stones all over the damn place. Am I right?
And it wasn't just Heimdall. I mean, you freaking killed Loki right then and there too. I mean, what does Loki not matter?
Yeah, exactly.
It's they're the same thing.
There you go.
Well,
same thing. Like a black guy for a white guy.
Double
there you go.
standards.
It's even. They cancel each
Well,
other.
to her, that's what it was. It was like, well, it's fine they killed Loki, but how dare they kill the black character? It's just, and that's literally Grace Randolph though, because like me and Tony have had this discussion 100 times. She's one of those white women that just needs something to be offended by because she doesn't have a spot in the victim hierarchy. She can't get in the oppression Olympics because she's a suburban white woman.
Right.
And it's
But
not
isn't
like
that racist? Like, doesn't she like look in the mirror and go, "Wait, maybe I'm racist because I care so much about race"? Like,
maybe I'm the problem.
Right. Like, isn't it supposed to be like if you treat everybody equally, then you're not a racist? If you give special privilege or preference to one race or deference to one race, then you're racist. Like, like she doesn't get it. It's like these people haven't looked at a dictionary ever.
Nope.
I mean, if that was her fucking crying, reeing, I mean, did she say anything about like fucking Black Panther getting snapped or Falcon or War Machine or
right?
There hasn't been one Latino in any of the Avengers, and you don't see David over here bitching.
No.
Where's
I mean, I could
Latinx
care less for the
representation?
fucking Ghost Rider, Gabriel Luna.
Yeah.
Even though it was pretty much the only good part of that one season in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, it's true.
I've heard he was better as Ghost Rider than he was in Terminator: Dark Fate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Agreed.
Very much so. Dark Fate was terrible.
Oh God,
I knew that movie was gonna be shit, so I didn't even bother watching it.
I didn't watch it until like I was at a hotel room and like I was in like some weird random hotel where they only had 7 channels, and it's like
poor soul.
1 o'clock and I was 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like working on inventory and stuff, and I didn't want to hear about erection pills and phone sex hotlines or Flex Seal. So, I was left with very minimal choices.
Or Mike Lindell's My Pillow.
Right.
And the testimonials of not paid actors.
Right. Like, god dang it. That was my only choice.
I saw Kendo in the chat say it. So Kendo, this is for you, bud.
So
There you go. There you go.
Your voice is
There
like
you go.
nails on a chalkboard. Fuck.
It's really bad.
Terminator. Terminator Dark Fentanyl.
That's. I want to see Apple Loki fight.
God damn it! The elves made me do it.
Anyway, so are any of you guys, Tony? What do you have any thoughts about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and James Gunn?
Not really, because I don't know. Like the Guardians, I loved the first movie, and the second movie was kind of mediocre, and it's just kind of fizzled out any passion I had. On top of just, I try to separate the art from the artist, but James Gunn is just such a ginormous douchebag.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Right now it's just a wait and see approach with Marvel. I was just telling my buddy earlier that I used to be excited for the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and now I'm worried about them. So,
oh yeah, and the way John Watts and them handled No Way Home, it gave me a little bit of a glimmer for hope for the Fantastic Four, and I've heard they started casting that.
But that's Sony, though,
I know, and that's the caveat. It was Sony on predominantly on No Way Home.
Yeah. I think anything that was good about No Way Home came from Sony.
Was Sony.
Anything shit was like Marvel's injection.
Even then, it's almost like when Luke Skywalker showed up on The Mandalorian. It's really hard to fuck that up. Like, you have to Rian Johnson try to fuck that up. And it's the same thing here. Like, again, everyone showed up because of Tobey Maguire. They were pleasantly surprised by Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland, but people wanted to see Tobey Maguire.
I like No Way Home. Not gonna lie. I'm not even.
Yeah, I did. No, I loved it.
The other two movies just weren't fantastic Spider-Man movies. Yeah. Tom Holland's other two.
My thing about Spider-Man was, Tobey Maguire was a great cast for Peter Parker, like a natural nerd, but he didn't really translate into Spider-Man as well. Andrew Garfield was too cool to be Peter Parker, but he did a good Spider-Man. And
yes.
Tom Holland, I think I actually think that regardless of how Tom Holland is personality-wise, like his frame and the way that he can move and stuff, because he's so tiny and skinny, was perfect for the way that you want Spider-Man to look.
You know what was a really good iteration?
I like all of them for different reasons.
You know what was a really good iteration of both of them, though? The Peter Parker in the Spider-Man PS4 game. I don't know if you guys have played that one, but like,
I haven't.
No. So like, if you go onto YouTube and then look up the Spider-Man PS4 cutscenes movie, it is literally a 3-hour long, pretty much a really good. That is a solid Spider-Man movie, and I'm like, why can't they get some of these game writers to write for these fucking movies? Because they are that fucking good.
Oh hell!
Why can't we get that?
We just do in the chat, buddy.
Hmm.
Oh, I was just saying, hail to What About. He's in the chat. So.
Oh shit! What's up? What about? Hail. But
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I mean, I really like No Way Home a lot, and do more of that, Marvel, please.
Tony
comes in with the heat right now.
Tony, should I read this in the accent?
Tony's gone.
Miles Morales as Peter Parker is awesome.
Peter Darker. What's up? Hail Frankie knows. What's up, brother?
Hail Frankie.
Bow.
Yeah, that's the thing with Miles Morales is it like Ripper said he's tokenized Peter Parker. It's like they did to him what they did with Captain Marvel, and I liked Into the Spider-Verse. All right,
I did
but
too.
Peter Parker is fucking Spider-Man. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Again,
Well,
I have to go back to the
Miles. You know why the Miles Morales thing exists, right?
Because Brian Michael Bendis wanted to be a fucking twat and prove that he's a good white man.
No, because Marvel is actually I mean, they probably made Miles Morales like that for that part, but Marvel is actually afraid of losing Spider-Man, like Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because that character's owned by oh god damn it, who's the creator? What's the creator's name? Something with the B. Why am I not thinking of the name? Ditko, yeah. By the Ditko family. And so there was a lawsuit prior where where I think DC lost the rights to a superhero, or were about to, and then they ended up getting through that. But Marvel was worried that the Ditko family was going to do the same thing with Spider-Man, and so they were worried that they could potentially lose the rights to that. So they made Miles Morales.
It was DC versus the Siegel estate for Superman.
There we go.
Which they
Thank
lost,
you,
and then now you got the
They
Ditko
lost.
estate going at it with Marvel, and they used. Correct me if I'm wrong. They used the same fucking lawyer.
Yeah, they did. But you never know. I mean, it's all in the contracts, and obviously DC's contract for Superman is going to be different from Marvel's contract with Spider-Man. So I think in general, the Miles Morales thing is just covering their own asses in case they lose the rights to Spider-Man to have
But going back to the PS4 game again, Miles Morales, the characterization in that game, they made it pretty fucking good. You know, it's like why can't the video game writers are epic at what they do, and they need to be doing films. They need to be writing some of these movies already and comics. No bullshit.
Nano Reaper said, think they bring back politically incorrect 1980s and 90s actions movies where villains are black or gay and the women are helpless arm candy and violence solves all the problems. Welcome to Comicsgate.
Right.
Nah, but like, I don't know. It's just, it's weird. Oh, Ollie from 656 Comics. Speaking of which, these dudes, you got to get these guys on your channel. Good fucking dudes.
Oh yeah, what's up, Ali? My fellow Comics Way.
I was gonna say he was on the stream. I was on with you guys.
He was on the stream with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
definitely some good dudes putting out great books.
Yep, right now he's doing the colors and the letters, I believe, for Dwarves versus Lion, which again is another campaign that just changes the game in our community, man. This is the only campaign that I've seen that involves the backer and turns them into the writer and the basically, the storyteller.
They can vote on what
it's
happens.
a whole competition of, which team do you want to win more, the Dwarves, Team Dwarf or Team Lion, and whoever gets the most backers wins. And, they have this game in the campaign. It's very, very interactive. And again, I cannot say anything, nothing but praises for Ollie, Brian, Buvitas, and Juanito, who are on that Dwarves versus Lion team.
Hell, what about Lion's going to kill those dwarves? For sure.
Bro, fuck that shit. Fuck that Lion. We're Team Dwarves.
Team Dwarves. The funny thing about it is, if you look at all the promotional stuff, it's literally this giant genetic lion holding this dead body in its arms. That dead body is B-Rose's dwarf character. So literally everybody who's seeing this is seeing B-Rose's dead body being held in the air by this giant mechanized lion.
And that is on the lion variant cover.
Well, hey, speaking of dwarves and elves and things that are like, hey, Tony, I should read Kendo's comment now. See Cade battle the elf and the Blick cyborgs for control of the Asian wife's and terminate a Brisbane fate. Thank you, Kendo, for the thank you.
Hail,
So
Team Lion.
Team Dwarf.
What what B Rose, I'll give it to you first, man. What do you want to promote, man? Promote your projects, sir.
Oh hell yeah! If you wouldn't mind bringing up my sign up page real quick.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Got Cerebrum Volume 1, guys. This is my debut as a creator. I've been working on this project for 5 years now as a writer, just going through the motions, just constantly editing, rewriting, going through, different situations where I wanted these characters to go. I'm finally dead set on the series and where I'm taking it. This is your this is taking things back to the 90s in the sense of that it's just pure action. This is unadulterated, no fucks given. And this follows the story of two brothers, Michael and Anthony, who become damaged after a tragic event, which leads them to deal with the criminal underworld in order to do, just to survive. And along the way, they end up, dragging other people along with it of no fault of their own. And just another thing that goes down in this series, I made it a very, very heavy promise that I won't go live with the campaign until the line art is done. And, that is my promise to potential backers, because I know how people are a bit adamant about, books being completed or, just, trying to mitigate as much of the wait time as possible. But yes, this will be fully colored. We got Carlos Moreno on the colors. He has done Columns of Creation as well as Justice City Chronicles. Again, this is not for kids at all, and I'm taking influences directly out of Black Lagoon, Akira, Psychopaths, Redline, just badass shit. Really, I love the rule of cool, and I live by it. We do have, I don't know if anybody here is aware of Joe M. Sontag, but that guy is an amazing fucking artist, and I was able to get the variant cover done, and it looks fantastic. I cannot say anything but praises for that man at all. Again, I want to go ahead and bring up that variant cover because it is gorgeous.
Yeah, you gotta see this thing. It's sick.
I love that cover so much, dude, and it brings a tear to my eye how I even remotely got this done. Want to show the people what we got over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This cover alone. Oh, I love it so much. Beautiful pinup of the main female lead, Angel, on that badass fucking bike over the Sunset City skyline. I am in love with this cover. And this will also be done. Both the covers will be available as virgin prints on metal by the metalsmith himself, right here, Phoenix Animation.
What up? That's me. Hey. Oh man, why we still with me?
I don't know. I'm going back over here.
There we go.
The redhead on the bike.
Oh man.
But yeah, we won't be going live until let's just zoom in on this right here because that's what we all want. Hashtag save the gingers because we need them back. But yeah, we won't be going live until late February. Kind of want to play with the numbers and going live on the 22nd on a Tuesday. Because why not? I think it's going to be pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That
and as
is
well
a nice
as I am the host of TSS, i.e. the shit show on YouTube. That is my channel. We just recently hit 1,000 subs thanks to our generous co-host over here at Phoenix, going around the convention scene.
Yep.
And chilling out the channel. You know, it is.
I've been offering a 10% discount for anybody who subscribes to the channel. So if you catch me at a con, you get 10% off if you sub to the channel. So there you go.
Yep, and I cannot thank Phoenix enough for his noble sacrifice.
Was Phoenix did that have
Yeah.
anything to do with Tinder?
No.
We
It had nothing to. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe no, was it? Yes, it was. Okay, so I met this. I met this girl, right? Gorgeous chick, right? So we go out and we're having a couple drinks at this bar, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't like we were out late at night, and she was on like on a break or whatever. But she was she owned a couple businesses or whatever. Really, and so we started talking a little bit, and she's just like, we started talking about the channel and stuff, and she's like, hey, why don't you offer a deal to people to subscribe to the channel? Like that way you can incentivize people to check you out. And immediately was like, that's fucking genius. And so that's what I started doing. And it's had a big impact. I think since that happened, we've jumped up. This happened back in October. And since then, we've jumped up 430 subscribers. Not all from conventions, obviously. Bureau's definitely got some people too. But most, a lot of it was brand new people into this side of the internet. So
that's freaking great.
Yeah, so it was, but it wasn't because like I didn't get laid or anything like. But it was it. I definitely left happy from that meeting, like because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get monetized real quick.
just take a W. We could take a W, man.
Right.
Right.
I got the win. I mean, I got the win that
you
know
did.
What I mean? Like,
exactly.
Like either way, I was gonna win in that scenario, and I did, and so did B-Rose because now. We just need watch hours and then we're at monetization. And obviously, that's gonna, I'm glad that, when we had you on our channel, it had an impact on your channel a little bit. You got a few subs from us and, we all grew together in this community.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast, man.
And that's what this community is about, man. It's just, getting together, helping each other out, figuring things out and helping boost everybody up. There's nothing like this side of the internet for normal people. CG, Fandom Menace, Fandom Collective.
And this is what pisses me off too about our air quotes our criticizers. They go in and talk about how Comicsgate is this, that, racist is every single thing in the fucking dictionary, but it couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, dude, it's in my name right there, live on Twitter for everyone to see. People know I am fucking Hispanic, in CG. I have been given, some notoriety from EVS, Bancroft. We've had, many people. I hate to fucking use the word people of color, it is CG is truly the place to be.
Well,
outside of this place to be.
Yeah.
That's the caveat, man. It's like ever since I came into this community, you fucking hear all these anti-Comicsgate, like, the weirdos, and they're like, Comicsgate's just a bunch of white guys. And I was like, I knew that was fucking false right from the word go. It's like, there's so many creators in here that aren't white. It's fucking
Oliver, 656 Comics, B-Rose, John Hervey from Magna the Last Pantheon. He's black. Like, and there's like
Irene,
just a ton of others. Like
Taiwanese.
Irene, yeah, she's Taiwanese. We have people from every walk of life in this community. Black,
Miriam.
white, men, women. Miriam, obviously, Etep, because she's been on the channel quite a bit.
She designed my picture here. She drew this of me and Trey. That's on some shirts that are available on our Teespring store too, actually. And you can still get the classic, but shill.
Yep.
ABS, always be shilling.
Always be shilling. So it's been, it's a great community, man. There's nothing like it here.
It is.
Anywhere other than here.
No, it's nice, and like I said, I stream with a lot of different people, man, and it's nice to to get like outside of your own like comfort zone as far as like the people you normally stream with and kind of branch out. I've met a lot of great people that way. So it is. I got that. Like I said down in the chat, I've hung out with Phoenix. Down at a con in Grand Rapids, man, that was a fucking blast. And we both of us like when we met, he's like, I didn't think you would be this tall. It was like funny. I was thinking the same thing.
We were the exact same height, man. Like it was just.
Yeah, we're both like 6'3".
And here I am, the fucking manlet at 5'8". I'm like, God damn it, Phoenix, you fucking tall motherfucker.
Yep. Etep's just as tall as me, so prepare for that.
Fuck.
Yep. Hey, look, there was a bot named Everett Jones. That sounds like a backup cornerback in the NFL.
Yep.
Yep, we got him. Hail Midnight's Oblivion.
Hail.
Tony, what do you got going on, brother?
Not much. Just come by the Clown World Review every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Monday Night War retrospective. We talk about the best time to be a fan in professional wrestling. I've always got some video ideas in the works, so I mean, you never know what might happen over there, Wakanda land, that kind of shit. So, yeah, come subscribe, and thank you everyone in the chat. B Rose, Phoenix, great to meet you, B Rose. Great to see you again, Phoenix.
Likewise.
And,
Always a pleasure, Tony.
Yeah,
and,
man.
If I get up to Vegas again, I might be at a con end of February. I'm still waiting on approval. If so, man, we got to go out and grab a drink, man.
Sweet. Just let me know, man. And thank you, ETEP.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I am going to Vegas this year.
I heard.
I will be spending about a week out there, hanging out with Tony and meeting up with some other YouTubers and hanging out and and I might be in Nashville the first weekend in May for a con out there, meeting up with the Echo Base crew out there and some of the other guys. But now it's my turn. And I'm wearing my boy Jeff Hicks Stealing Solo hat because I haven't got my Woke Busters gear yet because I just backed Woke Busters. My boy, I got to support my man. And I always will. Jeff over at World Class Bullshitters and the crew over there. Those guys, I've met them all, I've hung out with them. They're great people. And yeah, they are like a cornerstone of this community. Thank you, everybody in the chat this evening, man. You guys rock. There's been a lot of people, and I'm stuffy here. I'm getting over a cold. We got my sketchbook, Keely Chow, Superfan Adam Shawhan, What About, Nano Reaper, Midnight's Oblivion, Machiny Draws, my fellow rogue. What's up, Machiny? Let's see. We had...
shout out for What About for the link in the chat. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, yep. No, you're fine, man.
Link.
Gap Stargate, Oliver from 656 Comics. I'm just going to keep scrolling up here. Godzillionaire, Glinzer, Fear Lantern, Kendo, of course, Frankie Knows, Clone Geek, Parrot Head, Purveyor of Memes, great friend of the channel, Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube, Tony Antonellis, Daytona Falls. The Fandom Collective was represented in the chat this evening as well. Scrambles, the Death Dealer. Scrolling. Still scrolling. Like I said, Clone Geek. I got that one. I got Glinzer. I didn't see Tina Bojan tonight. We'll give Tina a shout out anyway. Greg Levitri was in. Hail, Greg Levitri. He was up in here.
Yeah, he popped in to say hail for a second. Frankie Knows.
Frankie Knows. But yeah, that's another monster was up in here earlier. So nice. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys. I need a drink of water here. I'm feeling better. I'm just still stuffy and a little congested. No, it's not the coof. I just had it. I still have like bulletproof immunities for that. But apparently the common cold still exists.
It didn't highlight under everything?
No, it's nice. It's got me out of teaching this week though, so I don't have to go in and sub at all because that's where I got it from. Was those little bastards at school. I love the kids. They're little shits, and their parents send them in sick. And then, so anyway, tomorrow night you can catch me over on Black Angus Reviews channel at 9:15 Eastern for All American Beef, and I will be working diligently tomorrow and Friday on the Batwoman review. I'm going to not watch it tonight because I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to put my sleep mask on, put my earbuds in, listen to my Scottish girl talk ASMR in my ear all night, and I'm going to sleep good because that's how we roll. I'll take a couple more edibles as soon as we're off the air. But so yeah, Batwoman is the priority here for the next 2 days, and Angus is streamed tomorrow night. So I'd like to thank everybody in the chat, B Rose and Phoenix, who we'll be having both these guys on soon, and I'll pop back over on their channel if I'm still invited. I will.
You're always invited, man.
I will show up over there and not put my feet on the sofa. Tony, thank you as always, my brother. I love you, man, and thank you everything you do for the channel.
Yeah.
Hail Tony.
Thank you.
Subscribe to the Clown World Reviews.
You bet, subscribe to the Clown World Review, man, and go over, and if you want to see like some of Tony's and I swear to God, this is one of your best videos, and I love so much of the stuff you've done. They're great. But his old school cartoon reviews, go watch his He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. What is that like? It's like 10 or 11 minutes. I've watched it way too many times.
Yes.
Go over and watch that. It's fucking it's art. It is fucking high art. It should be enjoyed by everyone. It is. It's fucking great. But that's it, gang. We're about done here. So I'll go back on solo here, and I'll say this: I'm Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. You guys know
You've got to do better.
But still, literally, that was not the GIF I wanted to play. But I can just. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember,
It's better to burn out than to fade away.